welcome to another Coffee with Kilroy, where I'm having coffee or a coffee break. I hope you're enjoying your break, whether it be coffee, tea, or whatever beverage you choose. Today I'm covering or continuing my coverage of Postcard Games. Yes, those little games that come in little packages that you can actually put a stamp on and put an address in there and send this to your friend. Send a game to a friend. What a novel concept. This is the 12th postcard game in the series produced by LPS Inc., which also publishes Against the Odds magazine and Turning Point Simulations. This came along with an Against the Odds magazine game. And actually, Against the Odds is not only a magazine, it also houses a game, a war game. This one is called Operation Cerberus, which is, simulating the operation of that same name, which was kind of the Channel Dash during World War II. It was a naval engagement in which the German Kriegsmarine squadron, consisting of both Scharnhorst class battleships and the heavy cruiser Prinz Eugen, along with escorts, ran a British blockade and successfully sailed from Brest in Brittany to their home bases in Germany via the English Channel. So as the German, you're trying to get from point A to point B, back to your home base. Let's get my coffee out of the way so you can see this better. And as the British, you're trying to sound the alarm, and depending on your level of alert, you can deploy the RAF and the Royal Navy to seek the Kriegsmarines in hope of dashing their efforts to get home unscathed. So what do we have here? This is a postcard game, as I said, and as you can see here, the game itself, or the map itself, is on the front of the postcard. It's a point-to-point map of the English Channel. You also have your counters for the game that are along the side, so you can cut those out and play with them, or you can get the die cut counters that come from ATO, or at least when I requested this game, I asked for the die cut counters. And you can see they're decent thickness. They're regular standard Against the Odd magazine type counters. Very nicely printed, very clear, dual-sided, and they come out nice, although they're a little thick. And so see these little nibs on the end here, you might want to clip those. I'm not a clipper by choice, but a clipper by necessity. And these might necessitate some clipping. The rules for the game are on the back of the postcard, where you can put your address and stamp if you so choose. This is a Paul Rohrbaugh game, but unlike a lot of his other games, this is not card-based. This is dice-based. And you can get all the rules right there. You've got setup, game concept, gameplay, and then gameplay is set into 7 stages here. As you can see, each of the different stages, and then the victory conditions are down below here. The German wins a decisive victory if 2 battle cruisers and 2 BCs and CA, crippled or not, have exited Area 7 into the inbox, or a marginal victory if only 2 of the 3 ships make it. The British player wins a marginal victory if he sinks any 2 of the BC or CA ships, or a decisive victory if all 3 are sunk. Reduce the British level of victory for each British battleship, or British BB, CA, and DD sunk. Any other result is a stalemate. So there you have it. You're going to need to supply a 6-sided dice for this. You've got the references to the counters here, the ship type, ship name, and combat factor right there. And you can see that it looks like there's a reduced side of these ships, or at least there's a black and no, that looks like they are reduced in red when you flip them over. So there you have it. Interesting operation here, naval operation in the English Channel. you're starting off here where it says Operation Cerberus start, and you're trying to get to Operation Cerberus end if you're the Germans. So you basically have 7 areas you have to go through. The Royal Navy's deploying here, but you're trying to sound the alert, I think, in these earlier boxes. All the charts that you need are on here. Here's your LAC change, your turn sequence, your mind area modifiers, and then for the British side, you have your RAF strength determination, and you have your British alert level here, and you have your BLA change right there. So, and those are referred to different sequences, like sequence 1, BLA determination. So that chart is going to be on the British side. The LAC determination is on the German side, so to determine those different levels there. So there you have it, a nice little compact naval game, or actually naval and air game during World War II. And it plays a little bit different than some of the other postcard games I've been covering and rollerball games I've been covering, but interesting concept nonetheless. Don't know of any games that cover this. I mean, I'm sure there's some World War II naval games that might have this as a scenario or has all the ships that you would need to recreate the scenario. But here you have a game that's just centered on this specific operation. So that's what I have for you today. Love to know your thoughts on this game or on any of the postcard games. Or any Paul Rollerball games, or Against the Odd games, or LPS games, or TPS games, anything you want to bring up. I'm game. I'm ready to listen. Just keep it civil. Anyway, thanks so much for stopping by, and the best way I know you stop by is drop a comment. Let me know what you think about this or anything else that's on your mind. Anyway, I'm going to finish my coffee and see what else is out there. You guys have a good one. Bye. Thanks for watching.